Hello friends, welcome to Center for Civil Engineers. In this video, I am going to explain top 10 interview questions and answers on cement. The outcome of this video is, after watching this video from the beginning to ending, everyone will be able to answer basic questions of cement. So I request all of you watch this video from the beginning to ending. So why late? Let's start. First question. Who, when, where invented the cement? Any idea? Answer is first who? Joseph Aspidin. Joseph Aspidin is a not engineer, he is not a scientist, he is not a doctorate. Just he is a mason. Mason nothing but tape masonry. Tape means trowel. This masonry invented cement in the year of 1824 in the place of England country. England country. In England country, there is a place called Portland. In that area, he invented the cement. Whatever we use the cement, it is called ordinary Portland cement. Why this name given ordinary Portland is, after invention of cement, this Joseph Aspidin, he prepared a concrete. He mixed cement, water, fine aggregate and coarse aggregate. After mixing, he made a small specimen. After hardening, it became like a rock-like stone structure. It resembles exactly the stone which is available in local area called Portland City, which resembles same to the same of that particular stone called Portland stone. That's why he has named as ordinary Portland cement. This is about first question. Second question. Where first cement factory was set up in India? The answer is in India in 1904, the South India Industrial Limited company people has established first cement factory near Madras. Now it is called Chennai. You can see the picture of this factory here. Question. What are the raw materials required for manufacturing of cement? The answer is first material calcareous materials, example limestone and chalk. Another second material is argillaceous material, example clay and shale. By using these two materials we can manufacture the cement. Other than these materials also we have to use like silica, alumina, iron oxide, magnesium oxide, potash and gypsum. By using all these material we can manufacture cement. But the main raw materials are only these two, calcareous and argillaceous. Wherever these two metals are available in huge quantities, there we can establish cement industry. Fourth question. What are the three distinct operations involved in cement manufacturing? The answer is there are three steps involved in manufacturing process. First step is mixing of raw material, second step is burning, third step is grinding. Mixing of raw material nothing but is the process of mixing limestone, silica, alumina, iron oxide, magnesium oxide, potash and gypsum. After mixing all these ingredients, we have to mix by using dry process or wet process. After mixing all these ingredients, next step is burning. Burning should be done at a temperature of 1450 degrees centigrade. After burning, the output of this material will be clinker. After getting clinker, we have to wait for cooling. After cooling, then next step is grinding. Grinding nothing but it is a process of making fine powder. It is the output. After making that fine powder, you can fill in the cement bags and you can transport to the suppliers. This is about fourth question. Next, fifth question. What is specific gravity of cement and its value? The answer is the specific gravity of cement defined as it is the ratio of weight of cement to the equivalent volume of water, and its value is 3.15. This value is very useful and important in case of calculation of mixed design. Mixed design again it is very important topic. I'll make another separate video. This value indicates it is not a quality parameter, just it gives you the specific gravity, and specific gravity can be calculated by using the apparatus called specific gravity bottle. You can see in the picture, this is a bottle and this is cap or lid. By using this apparatus, you can determine specific gravity of cement. This value is very important in case of mixed design calculations. Sixth question, expiry date of cement and its volume. Expiry date is very important. Whenever we buy some products from the market, we used to check expiry date of the product. Same way, when you purchase cement also, we have to check the expiry date. Generally, date is not mentioned on the bag, but it is mentioned week number and month and year. From the week number or month number, we have to check the duration. The duration is 3 months. That is approximately 90 days. We have to, within the 90 days we have to use. The volume of cement is 50 kg. This everyone knows, and there is a particular reason why cement bag is 50 kg. It is not available other packages like 10 kg, 20 kg or 25 kg. White cement is available in different volumes, but OPC and PPC available in only 50 kg bag, and its volume is 1.25 cubic feet. This also very important. I have made separate video why cement bag is 50 kg. Okay, you can see the picture of cement bag. Here you can see date, week number and month and year of this manufacturing. Okay, here you can see best before 3 months from the manufacturing. Like that we have to check on top of the cement bag. This is about expiry date. Next question, what are the grades of OPC? OPC stands for ordinary Portland cement, and these are the 3 grades available: OPC 33 grade, OPC 43 grade, OPC 53 grade. First code IS 269. This is the IS 269. It indicates 33 grade. In this code, we can have complete information about this grade of cement, 33 grade of cement. This is code number 269, and this is year of publication. 1989 is year of publication. Same in case of OPC 43 also, code number 8112 and year of publication. And 53 grade IS code is 12269 and year of publication is 1987. And coming to these numbers 33, 43, 53, these numbers indicates compressive strength of cement at the age of 28 days of curing. If you want to test cement, we have to use this cube mold. The cube size is 7.07 centimeter, and the top surface area of this mold is 50 centimeters square. Using this mold, we have to take 3 molds, and we have to fill this mold with cement mortar of ratio 1:3, 1 part of cement, 3 parts of sand. After filling these molds, after 24 hours we have to keep in water for 28 days. Then after 28 days we have to test these specimens. Suppose if we use 53 grade, the compressive strength of this specimen should be 53 megapascals. How we are going to test is, we are going to calculate like this: compressive load divided by surface area of this specimen. Compressive load is measured in newtons, and surface area is measured in mm square, Newton per mm square, that is megapascals. This is about 7th question. Next, question number 8. Basic difference between OPC and PPC. OPC stands for ordinary Portland cement and PPC stands for Portland Pozzolana cement. Physically, by observing ISI mark printed on the bags, see, in first case on OPC bag there is a ISI mark in black color. In second case, ISI mark printed red in color. Based on this color of ISI mark, you can identify easily which one is OPC, which one is PPC. Regarding manufacturing process, up to manufacturing of clinker, both processes are same. Manufacturing process are same. After getting clinker, OPC clinkers, if you want to prepare PPC cement, we have to take 60 to 70% of OPC clinkers. Then remaining 30% we have to take fly ash or rice husk ash. By taking any of pozzolanic material, we can mix in the clinker and we can grind. Then we are going to get the cement called Portland Pozzolana cement. This is the basic difference between OPC and PPC. Next question is ninth one, testing of cement. Testing of cement is very important, and there are two types of testing methods available: field test method and laboratory test. Field test nothing but without using any apparatus. If you test the cement at site itself, that is called field test. For example, just open cement bag and have a look. That is called visual inspection. And observe the color of cement. The color of cement should be uniform throughout the bag. Suppose if you take cement at the bottom of the bag, the color should be greenish gray. That is one indicator. Another one, if you take cement between two fingers, take a pinch of cement and rub like this. You should feel smooth and silky. That indicates that is good cement. Another one is, if you keep your hand inside of the bag, you should feel cool. That is another indicator. Like this, we have to test field test without using any apparatus. Next, come to laboratory test. Laboratory tests, we have to use apparatus or equipments. For example, if you want to test fineness of cement, there are two methods available: fineness by ISU method, fineness by Blaine's airy permeability method. Like that, we can determine. Another one, if you want to determine consistency, initial setting time, final setting time. By using if you want to test all these tests, we have to use Y-cut apparatus. Just we have to change plunger and needles. Like that, we can test initial setting time, final setting time, and consistency. And another one is soundness of cement can be done by using Lee-Chatler apparatus. And another one is specific gravity of cement can be done by using specific gravity bottle, which we have seen in previous question. And last one, compression strength of concrete can be done by using CTM, compression testing machine. Like that, we can use laboratory test and field test. For huge large works, we can use laboratory test and we can assess the quality of cement and we can use in the construction activities. Next question, 10th one, initial and final setting times of cement. The answer is IST stands for initial setting time, 30 minutes, approximately equivalent to half an hour, and FST, final setting time, 600 minutes or 10 hours. I hope all these 10 questions are useful to you. If you have any doubts regarding all these 10 questions, you can ask in comment section. If you have any doubts, you can ask in group also. I have created one Telegram group. You can see in bottom of the video. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching this video. And for more updates, tap our bell icon. Thank you for watching.